So clearly I had a Valentine's Day party at work and I literally sprinted home as fast as I could to make this video for you guys. So thanks for tuning in. But breaking news, the Chicago Bears have released All-Pro safety Eddie Jackson and Pro Bowl center Cody Whitehair on February 15, 2024. This was a move that a lot of us saw coming, unfortunately, due to their very high cap hits and just where they were in their careers. And, but with Chicago making this move, they added another $21.5 million in cap on top of the $49 million that we had. So do some quick math. That's over $70.5 million this upcoming free agency, placing them as the number 3 team with the most cap in this upcoming free agency at the moment. It's probably going to change. Other teams are going to make moves and all that good stuff. But it makes it obvious what the Bears are looking to be doing and another area that they need to address in this upcoming offseason. So stay tuned for that. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. I want to start off with wishing both Eddie Jackson and Cody Whitehair the best of luck in their future endeavors, especially in the NFL or just in life. I have no doubt that these guys are going to get picked up this offseason because they were 2 key pieces to this team for a very long time, especially in 2018. And when that 3/11 date comes around for free agency to begin conversations, I really do believe that they are going to go to some teams, potentially some contenders as depth pieces, or, Eddie Jackson could still probably start elsewhere, but Cody Whitehair will probably be a depth piece. Great assets to any sort of locker room. Nothing but good things heard about these guys from their former teammates, and really wishing them the best of luck. And before I begin this episode breaking down their careers and what the Bears might do next with that $70 million, help me in wishing Eddie Jackson and Cody Whitehair the best of luck by hitting the like button on this video and commenting good luck and your favorite memories of them in the comment section below. I'm going to try to send this to them so they can see. Maybe they'll comment back at some of you guys, but help me with wishing them the best of luck, and once a Bear, always a Bear. Let's quickly break down both of their careers and the impact they had on the Chicago Bears. Jackson was drafted in 2017 at pick number 112 out of Alabama. He would have been a first rounder that year, by the way, if he didn't break his leg during the season. I mean, he was ripping it up in college, and clearly he did that the first couple of years with the Chicago Bears. Really a good player, and we got really lucky taking him in the 4th round in 2016 because when he stepped onto the field, he was fantastic. A 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro. He played in 100 games and started in every single one. He had 15 career interceptions with the Bears, 6 of them coming in 2018, a very special year, as we all remember. On top of that, 3 of them were interception touchdowns, and 2 came in 1 game in 2018. Eddie Jackson was a force to be reckoned with. That was the season he was a first-team All-Pro, a very special player. And not only that, over his career, he had 10 forced fumbles with 6 fumble recoveries and 3 touchdowns off fumbles returned with 459 total tackles. I mean, this dude, he was very, very special to this game, very special to this team. He will be remembered in the Chicago Bears history book forever. Will he be in the Ring of Honor? Probably not, but you never know, maybe later in life. But Eddie Jackson was a very special player, especially those first couple of years. I've been a critic of him as of late with, the missed tackles, not putting it down, but I'm a huge fan of Eddie Jackson. In fact, the first autograph in this studio, you guys can't see it, is Eddie Jackson returning it to the house against the Detroit Lions. He was my favorite player. He's one of my favorite players of all time, and I'm going to miss him a lot. I wish he would have played at the same level and been able to stay on this team, but he was a cap casualty. And, as our good friend Josh Blackwell told us, he was a fantastic locker room and community guy. So I wish him the best of luck, and I hope you do too. Cody Whitehair, drafted the same year, but at pick 56 out of Kansas State. He was a 1-time Pro Bowler in 2018 with the Chicago Bears. Played in 124 games for Chicago, started 118 of them. Dude was a beast till the very end. I mean, age catches up with linemen really quickly. I mean, he was just nasty down in the trenches. He was a leader of this team. He was a captain. He took on some of the best and held his own, and he was really the only bright spot on this offensive line for a couple of years. And he's been a great mentor to the rest of the team. I know this is probably really hard for some of the guys like Tevin Jenkins and Darnell Wright and Braxton Jones, maybe Nate Davis too. But overall, football's a business. He has better opportunities elsewhere. We benched him at the end of the year, so he probably wants to get some playing time elsewhere. But I really like Cody Whitehair. Wishing him the absolute best. And if he retires, I wish that he has the most enjoyable retirement. I could see him being a coach, by the way. And I would love to see him maybe be an assistant coach for the Chicago Bears down the road. So after all that, what's next with this extra $21.5 million? Well, using that money, they're probably going to pay Jaylon Johnson, which is great news. Tough news, but also great news that the Bears are going to retain him because he is valued at about $19 million to $20 million. I would pay him 19 because of his injury history, but overall, very well deserving to stay on this team. And he is now the next leader of the secondary. So you have to retain that. And I would sign Jaylon Johnson. After that, you're still going to have about $50 million in cash. And now we have to address center. And if we do go with a young quarterback or we stick with Justin Fields, it doesn't matter. You want a center that can plug and play real quick. Having a rookie center is a little bit of a risk, to be honest, unless you have a very experienced quarterback. And looking at free agency right now, my favorite center to go after would be Lloyd Cushenberry from the Broncos. I've talked about him. I know a lot of Bears Nation's talking about him, but he's going to want top dollar, roughly about 16 to 18 million a year. Bears can now focus on using that money there. There's a lot going to be happening, and I'm going to be covering all of it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications and stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news. But guys, I'm going to miss these guys a lot. I wish them nothing but the best. Make sure to hit that like button to show your support. Again, I'm going to try to send it to them along with commenting congratulations, good luck, or anything that you want to say in the comment section. I'll let them read that and maybe reply to you guys. But thank you as always for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rhodey, and as always, bear down, baby.